Are you planning a trip to Regret City? I had not really planned on taking a trip this time of the year, and yet I found myself packing rather hurriedly. This trip was going to be unpleasant, and I knew in advance that no real good would come of it. This is my annual guilt trip. I got tickets to fly on the I Wish I Had Airlines. It was an extremely short flight. I got my baggage, which I could not check. I chose to carry it myself all the way. It was loaded down with 1,000 memories of what might have been. No one greeted me as I entered the terminal to the Regret City International Airport. I say international because people from all over the world come to this dismal town. As I checked into the Last Resort Hotel, I noticed that they would be hosting this year's most important event, the annual Pity Party. I was going to miss that great social occasion. Many of the town's leading citizens would be there. First there would be Dunn family, should have, would have, and could have. Then came the I Had family. You probably know Old Wish and his clan. Of course, the Opportunities family missed out and lost. They would be present. The biggest family there would be Yesterday's. There are far too many of them to count, but each one would have a very sad story to share, of course. Shattered Dreams would surely make an appearance. It's Their Fault family would regale us with stories and excuses about how things had failed in their life. Each story would be loudly applauded by the Don't Blame Me and I Couldn't Help It committee. To make a long story short, I went to this depressing party, knowing full well that there would be no real benefit in doing so, and as usual, I became very depressed. But as I thought about all the stories of failures brought me back from the past, it occurred to me that this trip and subsequent pity parties could be canceled by me. I started to realize that I didn't have to be there, and I didn't have to be depressed. One thing kept going through my mind. I can't change yesterday, but I do have the power to make today a wonderful day. I can be happy, joyous, fulfilled, encouraged, as well as being encouraging. Knowing this, I left Regret City immediately and didn't leave a forwarding address. Am I sorry for mistakes I made in the past? Yes, but there's no way to undo them. So if you're planning a trip back to Regret City, please cancel all those reservations now. Instead, take a trip to a nice place called Starting Again. I'd like it so much that I made it my permanent residence. My neighbors, the Bid Forgiven, and the We've Saved are very helpful. By the way, you don't have to carry around the heavy baggage anymore either. That load is lifted from your shoulders upon arrival. But don't take my word for it. Find out for yourself. Luck favors the prepared mind. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is just to trust them. Take action now. If you're ready to increase your income, work from home to be with your family, pay off your bills, travel, and provide for more for you and your family, click the image below. Enter the email and watch the whole video as our friend Kevin explains the system. Your family really deserves it. If I can do it, so can you. This is Vince Pangori.